Today, what are we going to do today? Today we're going to make a carrot juice that's going to boost your immune system. And if you're wondering why is it dressed like a sport teacher, because I'm going to talk in fitness language. But first we're going to peel the carrots. Take a carrot peeler. What is fitness language? No. Today I want to talk about putting in the reps. It's funny because we're peeling carrots. I think it's a really good example. Didn't thought about it, but you know you're gonna make a soup, or even better, you know you're gonna make a carrot dish. You're gonna put carrots in your salad, so you need to peel your carrots, and you have plenty of them. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna peel the carrots. And at the beginning it's like exciting because you want to do the dish. But if you cook for a lot of people, at some point it starts to get boring, I believe, you know, except if you use it as a meditative practice. It's probably what life is about anyway. And at some point you have to just put in the reps. It's the boring work. I only have 3 left, but you have a lot of carrots left and you just have to peel. Nothing else can happen except peeling carrots. That's all you have to do. The plan is set, the recipe is planned, and all you have to do is peeling carrots. And in life, it's what I call putting the reps. You know you have this exam coming in, and all you have to do is go to uni or go to the library every day and do your test again and again and again. You want to do videos about fitness, you want to grow your muscle, all you have to do is go to the gym, the workout become boring, everything become boring, but all you have to do is putting the reps. Is it about habit? I think beyond the thing of habit, because habits are built through time, and when it's a habit you don't really have to think about it. If you tell me I just peel carrots by habit, no one would do that. I think it's more having an objective in mind, because a habit is something you would do maybe more in the long term, indefinitely. But putting the reps, the way I see it personally, is more in the context of you're gonna get there eventually, but you just have to keep doing the boring work. Less than habits is just persistence. Persistence, and while you're persistent, you have to make sure that you're doing the best work possible, and you have to put in the time, the effort. Yeah, this is what putting the reps is about. It's rainy. This is why we're making a carrot juice with oranges, ginger, lemon, but I forget the lemon, so no lemon. Still gonna boost the immune system. Let's cut the carrot tops. And the big difference between habit and putting in the rep is you can build the habit of going to the gym, that's something, but once you're in the gym, what are you gonna do? These biceps curls are the most boring exercise ever, but you're gonna do them again and again. And at some point you have the habit of going to the gym, but you have that specific objective that make it so boring, but you just have to do it again and again. You want to learn how to drive? You're not gonna learn the habit of learning how to drive, because at some point you will know how to drive. What you're gonna do is probably get the habit of dedicating time to learn, and hopefully you keep it after. But eventually you will know how to drive, and you have that objective in mind, and you just want to do things again and again until you reach that goal. Let's put the umbrella on. Rain! I love rain. Do we see me?
Yes.
Hi, it's raining. I love rain. We're in Spain, Catalonia. There is no water, so let's do the rain dance or something. Okay. Do whatever you want with it. Many ways. What's her name? Scrappy Cooking. I love this girl. There are so many ways to reuse your carrot peels, I'm gonna put them to the compost. And the reason I'm talking about that actually is because I'm talking to myself. As I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Because currently, I'm making a lot of cooking videos. And start to get not boring, because at the end of the day I'm doing the job I want to do and I'm really happy with that, but my weeks start to be really similar one to another, and it's really hard to find excitement in different activities. I go to the gym, I go climbing, it's cool, but it's on the same days, on the same hours, I see the same people, and I'm used to travel, to see different faces, but I know why I'm doing it, and that's the greatest thing about it. The great reminder to always keep that image, that vision board. I don't know if you have done a vision board, but to keep that vision board in your head, at least to have to visualize where you want to go, what do you have to do for that. Let's peel oranges. How do you peel oranges? It's a really interesting thing. People go with the knife all around the orange. I don't really like it. I like to go with my knife and just cut like this. Tiny bit amount of flesh, but it's way much more useful. Faster. These are organic oranges, so some would say you can put them directly in your blender. I just don't like the bitterness of the skin, and I want a sweet juice because I want a sweet life. I'm all about sweetness. Sweetness, compassion, and what else? What else could we have? What else could we add to that? Sweetness, compassion, fun. It's a good one. I think it's a good thing. If you have sweetness, but I feel compassion could be put in sweet. If you're compassionate, you're a sweet person, probably. So let's start with compassion, fun, like the mindsets. Let's go through the mindsets that you can have while you putting the reps. Have fun. How can you find ways to have fun doing the things that you used to do? That's a big question. It's a big one. If you find ways to have fun, like for example, I love using knives. A bit scary sometimes, but I love knives, so that's fun. Every time I use a knife doing my recipes, I'm like, oh, that's so fun. I had a fun day. I had a fun minute here. How can you be compassionate to yourself in the way that when you're gonna put the rep, you're not gonna lift the weight. I would talk in fitness language today. You're not gonna be able to lift the weight the same way at your first rep and at your 10 rep. And then you're gonna take a day of rest and you'll be efficient again. So how can you be compassionate with yourself? Okay, it's okay. Today was just about good, but I show up. And sometimes showing up is just taking a day of rest. That's really important. Taking a day off to reflect, to make sure that we're still going to the right direction, that we're making the right efforts, because that's part of the whole scheme, doing smart moves. You don't want to be dedicated and patient, putting the time in the effort, but you're trying to cut a tree with like a hammer. It doesn't make sense. So you want to take the time sometime, be like, okay, today I'm not going to cut the tree, I'm going to sharpen my knife rather than cooking. I can do both. That's compassionate. So we have fun, compassion, and maybe I like Trinity. You know, I grew up with a dad who's a pastor, so the Holy Trinity is a big thing for me. I like things that go by three. Maybe the last one we could add is gratefulness. You know, being grateful of being able to do what you want to do, working for that job, preparing your exam, doing a recipe, all of that is things that you choose to do, and hopefully you choose to do them. And you can be grateful. If you have fun, a bit of fun, not too much, just sometimes. You have fun, you're compassionate towards yourself, you do things intelligently, smartly, I don't know, I'm French, sorry. And then at the end of the day, you make sure that you're grateful for what you did. I think you should be able to put the rep. Let's put everything in the blender and drink that juice. Cool? Cool? Cool. It's funny. Blender appears. Blender appears. Blender appears, yeah. So we have 3 ingredients. The fun part is going to be the ginger. Fail. It's fun. The compassion is going to be the carrots. I love carrots. And the gratefulness is going to be our oranges. Beautiful oranges. Yes. And now to add a bit more spice to life, let's add passion. Yeah? Because if you want to do the reps truthfully and keep doing the reps, you need passion. So let's add beetroot. I'm having cooked beetroot here. Cool. We're gonna go for 2 cooked beetroots. That's the passion. Because in life, it's easier to have fun, to be grateful, and to have compassion when you have passion for what you're doing. Let's add more sweetness. Agave syrup. And hi, this is me again with that non-sponsor moment, but if you can afford one, just buy Vitamix. That's your weekly reminder to buy Vitamix and no other type of blender. Maybe Ninja, not doing a bad job out there. Let's blend it all together. Start this video with 1 stain on my t-shirt. I finish it with 3. Make the count. 5 minutes. 2 more stains. Let's have a drink of compassionate and passionate juice. Well, as I'm drinking that one, I want to wish you good luck, whatever you're doing. Keep putting the reps, keep believing in yourself, and enjoy life. Remind me of that juice my dad used to buy me. That's good.